Oh yeah, I remember this hallway. Oh, okay, I died again. This hallway was pretty intense in the movie. Because there were a lot of ships that were chasing me here, and I'm pretty sure that this is where... Oh, okay, got True Jedi on the final level, that's good. Pretty sure that this is where the other Allied ships split up to get the enemy ships off the Millennium Falcon's tail. Pretty sure that happens in this hallway. Alright, gotta blow that up. Oh no. Go. Oh, and it was a homing missile. Alright, yeah, I think that whenever I was younger, I had a lot of problems on this level because, not just in this level, but generally in spaceship levels, because I would always forget that torpedoes were a thing. Like, you had to use torpedoes to go places. Oh yeah, and I guess this thing deactivates me. That's great. Alright, there we go. There's that. I died. I can't really see anything. And I got zapped. Can I actually shoot it, please? No? It's not gonna let me shoot it. There we go. It did, finally. I remember this part also being really difficult, but I don't entirely know why, because, I mean, it seems pretty obvious what to do now. There is that torpedo section right there. Oh, okay, well, I just got a thing. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go back and grab some torpedoes so I can blow up that wall. Because I'd like to see what's behind there. And the last torpedoes aren't too far away. They're just down this hallway. I can get like 3 and there's only 2 of the purple things there, so yeah. It will be good. There we go. And I died. Because, you know, avoiding death in these levels is basically impossible. To any precise degree, anyway. Almost done. Okay, so those did not reset. That's good. And what do I get out of this? It's a power brick. Okay, please let me in there. There we go. Yeah, I wonder what that last power brick is going to be. Okay, that basically lasted no time at all. There we go. Alright, I think there's only one section left. There it is. So now that that's gone, I think we can attack this area now. Oh! Darn it. No, okay, please just stop moving and shoot at the thing. Thank you! And then I gotta use the torpedo there, and then that's... Yep, it's all coming down! So, let's get out of here! All these things reset so you can get like a bunch of studs again, but who needs to do that whenever you have a giant explosion chasing you? I do not. I am perfectly fine with leaving without a giant explosion attacking. Thank you very much. Oh, and even got some extra hearts. Did I just die? I think I did for some reason. Even though I've never stopped at all. Okay. That's good. Oh, did it again. Oh, I got another mini kit. How many mini kits are they gonna hide in this area? I have no idea. And it continues to go. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's during this explosion sequence that the scene where Luke takes off, Darth Vader's helmet occurs. Giving it a lot more tension. Alright, that's it. That was the last level of the game. Super story unlocked. Got score times 10, so that's the last thing you get. I'm not going to be able to buy that. Completed True Jedi. Got a bunch more studs. And I actually got pretty close to completing this mini kit. I probably just need to do free play mode to get the last couple. With that, I'm ending True Jedi. I'm ending with 57 golden bricks. Alright, time to finish the story. And that's it! That's the end of LEGO Star Wars 2, pretty much. And that's definitely the end of the original trilogy, at least. So, yeah, I am actually going to look at the credit sequence this time. The Let's Play isn't entirely over yet. I am going to show off some of the extra stuff in the game. But, that's the main game down. And, I gotta say, it was years since the last time that I played this game. And I feel like it's still a really good game. I feel like it's a lot of fun. It represents the original trilogy in an interesting and unique way. It's a good time. Ever since the Lego movie came out, Lego has been doing a lot more stuff with like animations and all that good stuff. Maybe it was a little bit before then even. But basically with that and the release of the latest Star Wars movie, Episode 7, needless to say, LEGO Star Wars stuff in general has exploded within recent times. I know that they've got a new LEGO Star Wars movie going to be based on the new movie that recently came out, and it's just going to be around that movie alone, so that's going to be definitely interesting to look at. That said, this is the only LEGO Star Wars game that I've ever played to any really big extent. The only other one that I've ever owned was Lego Batman, the first one. And even then, I never really got that far into it. Probably just because I had been playing Lego Star Wars a ton. And this is kind of a game where once you've played through all the levels, and once you've played through all the levels in free play mode, maybe even tried out some of the extra stuff of the game, you're done. You're done for a while. You don't need any more Lego games for a while. You know, as fun as it can be, it does get a little bit monotonous if you just keep playing levels over and over and over and over again. And if you want to get all the extra stuff, you really have to do that, because especially the red brick powers that are score multipliers, where it's like, oh yeah, you get like twice the money now that you have this power, you're going to need a lot. You're going to need to play the levels a lot to get those. And, yeah, that's gonna be tough. But it's still a really fun game. I feel like free play mode definitely adds a lot to it. That said, now, at this point, we have unlocked Darth Vader. And he's the last story character that you unlock. And he's also the first character that can use the dark side. Like, no other character in the game you can get up to this point can do that. I think you can buy Emperor Palpatine as well, but you don't just regularly unlock him. You definitely can't. You couldn't have gotten him before now, definitely. Well, not now, but you couldn't have gotten him until like level 5 of Episode 6. So a lot of the mini kits in levels require the dark side of the Force to use. I think I remember looking up all the mini kits in Episode 4. Whenever I was doing that, just so that I could try to get like everything as I was going through the game. And I realized that every level except one of them requires the dark side to get something in the level. Usually a mini kit. I think there might have been a power brick? No, I was able to get all the power bricks. So yeah, there was at least one mini kit in every level that required the dark side, except one of the levels that didn't require the dark side at all. So the fact that they save a dark side character for the very end is a little bit annoying, but it also kind of makes sense because there aren't a whole lot of Jedi as a whole within the universe. They're not Jedi, just Force users in general within the universe at this point. And yeah, you're not going to be able to play as any dark side characters until the very end with Darth Vader. I feel like this probably wasn't so much a problem within the original trilogy, because there are a lot of Force users in the original trilogy. And I haven't seen the original trilogy, so I wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, there's a dark side character, you can totally get them at that point in that level, but I wouldn't be able to tell you that. But I would imagine that you would be able to unlock one much earlier than you can in this game. But that said, you could always just play the game out of order. You could just get your Darth Vader by playing, Episode 6 before anything else, and then at that point I think you just need to play Episode 1, and you've got, like, every type of character in the game. You don't have every character in the game as a whole, but you have everybody that can do something that you needed them to do. I don't think that Episode 5 actually introduces any new abilities or anything, so play Episode 5 last is the thing that we're learning here today. But yeah, I played this game a lot as a kid, and I had a lot of fun with it. Looking into other things that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff off screen, so that's going to be exciting. One thing that I noticed is that there's a special bonus that you can obtain after collecting 60 golden bricks. There's 18 levels in the game. Completing each of the levels gives you a golden brick. And then if you get True Jedi on the levels, that gives you an extra 18 golden bricks, so that's bring us up to 36. And then if you get all the golden bricks for getting True Jedi in the free play mode, that brings us up to about 54. Or 52, I think. Yeah, 52. And then at that point, you just need 8 more golden bricks. And conveniently enough, there are 8 golden bricks for purchase. So if you just do that, that's pretty much the minimum requirement for getting that extra bonus. And that's a pretty cool bonus. I'll definitely be showing that off. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so before we end this episode off, let's just go and take a look at this. Characters. We're going to purchase the last of the characters of the game, I think. Ewok, Imperial Guard, the Emperor, yep. Admiral Akbar. And I can't buy these characters. But I can buy this one, which I think gives me all of the assassins. These are the 4 characters that are assassins. But yeah, the ghost characters, they cost a lot. So I can't get them yet. But at some point I will. Alright. And let's see, over here in extras. Can we buy anything else here? Still can't buy that, definitely. That's score times 4, score times 6. Super Zapper, I guess I'll buy that, I don't know. And then there's score times 10, 30 million studs to obtain. By the time that you're able to obtain that, you don't even need score times 10, I'd imagine. Alright. So yeah, that's it. Let's see here. At some point, I'll probably put in these codes. There's a variety of codes that you can put in to get stuff. And before this episode is actually over, let's just go out here and take a look at something. What is this? Yes. Because outside the cantina, you can actually look at all the mini-kits that you've got. And we can see everything that I built up till now. Now clearly, most of these are not actually completed. This one is. Because it is, we can actually take a closer look at it and like spin it around and stuff. It's pretty cool. We got the Y-Wing here. A lot of these are like nearly complete. Like we're talking 9 out of 10 and stuff. This thing requires every single golden brick in the game, and I've never actually built it before, I don't think. Hoth battle. You can get like extra studs out here if you want. You can destroy that stuff in the background. Oh, okay. Dagobah. Cloud City Trap. That's a pretty cool looking vehicle. I think that's, this one is Boba Fett's vehicle, actually. Then we have this. It's the thing that requires 60 golden bricks. Clearly, I'm missing a couple golden bricks right now. You know, I missed a True Jedi on level where Luke and Vader work together to beat the Emperor, and I need to go back and do free play mode for a couple of those other levels. Jabba's Palace. Yeah, at this point, it seems like a lot of the mini-kits, either I've just been missing a lot of them, or they're mostly free play mini-kits. I'm gonna say it's probably the second one. Alright. And with that, I think that that's everything to show here. So, one last little thing is I've already built this area over here. Let's see here. Oh, I can access this now. That's 10 golden bricks. I'll have to show that off at some point. Not right now, though. Empire Strikes Back. I've already built this door. Although I haven't actually done any of the bonus stuff in there. I'm going to do some of that off screen. Each level has, like, the super chapter thing, where you just sort of play through the whole chapter in order, and you have to beat it within a certain amount of time and with a certain number of bricks. And I'm going to do that off screen. And then there's the episode 6 bonus. Alright. And with that, that's it. So next time, I'm going to be showing off some of the bonus content of this game. Until then, I'm Mr. Game Pie. See you later.